Good morning everyone, it's me, Kristen Fox. I hope you're all having a good day. It's Friday the 6th of June 2025. Coincidentally the 48th day of my birth and the 7th day of my ADHD medicated journey. It's the last day on my initial dose, and it's been a bit of a week. Answering phone calls, replying to text messages. I haven't suffered from task paralysis, with the exception of someone I just didn't want to talk to. And then it's not task paralysis. You've made an executive decision to not do something. It's completely different. I've felt when it comes into effect, I've got myself into a good routine of breakfast, tablet, and it comes in for me about 45 minutes to an hour after I take it. I can feel it taper off later in the day. Now, the dose I'm going to go up to should last longer because I can feel it tapering off earlier than what the clinician had said. But the effects have been, I would go as far as to say, life-altering. And this is just my journey. This isn't like a guarantee that everyone will have the same effects as I do. But for me, the fog has been lifted. It's like everything around me is in super high definition. You know, like when National Geographic on the telly have got a bee and you can see the wings and everything's all there. And it doesn't filter out all the noise. It just makes everything easier to process. And my brain can process all of the inputs. That's never been the problem. It's, I keep getting distracted by them and trying to focus on them. And now I don't have to because everything's clearer. And apparently, according to the family, I'm much calmer. I don't feel as erratic. I still do crazy things because that's just me. It's still the same Chris, just a calmer Chris, a more peaceful Chris. And even if that doesn't appear to be so on the outside, inside, it's good. I went into the office yesterday, the company I subcontract for, and it's always a bit and I'm always in the office, have to talk, have to say something. And I sat there, and one of the guys I really like commented, he said, "Chris, you're really quiet today, what's wrong?" And I was like, "No, I'm good. I didn't feel like I needed to justify my existence, didn't feel like I needed to say stuff or do stuff. Still joining conversation if I wanted to, ignored it if I didn't want to, sat calmly and peacefully." Actually, randomly, I've been really struggling with the concept that I'm providing services to people, obviously the teaching, and then people talk to me about sort of SEN issues and stuff, life issues, you know, the car, the computer, the phone. I get asked loads of questions, and I've always felt, you know, I don't have lots of qualifications because, quite frankly, I couldn't sit still in class long enough. You know, got GCSEs, didn't really finish sixth form, didn't really finish college, never clearly made it to university. But it wasn't through a lack of ability, it was this ADHD thing that literally just paralysed me when it came to that kind of thing. Well, there's this app that a friend of mine's put me onto, the Allison app. It's got loads of little courses on it. I know a few people that have used it, and I've logged on and registered and started a little online course I could do on my phone, and I'm doing it in between stuff. So I had like a 20-minute block yesterday where I kind of didn't have anything to do. Open up that app, normally play a game, watch video, doom scroll. No noises on, just do 25 minutes of this app. So yeah, sorry if it's a bit of a waffle, and if you've got this far in the video, I really appreciate your determination to see what I'm going to go on about. But this journey is pretty epic. I am going to do some videos about the before my medication, and the before journey, and the decision process behind why I did what I did, and the unbelievably long amount of time it took me to take that decision. And it is harder in men in particular to think that there's something wrong with you that you need to go and get dealt with. You know, it's a societal thing, and that's cool. It's a mental health thing, and that's cool. You know, these things happen. So yeah, like, follow, share, subscribe. This will end up on YouTube at some point. I'll speak to you all soon.